What can people expect at a Brother Sam show?
Well, I do, for the most part, I do a play. It's called Patriarchs and Penises. It's a comedy in 2 acts. The
Okay.
first act consists of sort of a walk down memory lane with Brother Sam, in which he recalls his upbringing among the snake handling, tongue speaking, frothing at the mouth holy rollers from the Ozarks. What it's like to be an atheist, a member of the atheist minority here in the USA. And that kind of grates on Brother Sam's nerves.
Yeah.
And raises the point of maybe atheists perhaps wanting to raise their profile, our profile a little bit. Act 2 is a Bible lesson, a Sunday school lesson, in which Brother Sam explores the role of penises throughout the scriptures. Turns out penises are the sort of connective tissue that ties the entire Bible together. Most people in the sort of legit ministry, you don't hear as much about penises.
I know there's a whole lot of begatting going on in the Bible, but
that's all about penises. See, they all that begatting, you can't get that done without a penis.
But they don't talk about the most famous penis of all, Brother Sam. And that's the penis that got Mary knocked up. That's the one they don't talk about. That
Brother
penis,
Sam talks about that.
which I'm suspicious that was Joseph. And
Joseph had nothing to do with it. Joseph was just some guy with a donkey. No, seriously, he was not Jesus' biological daddy. If you tested Jesus's DNA for heredity from David, the results would be negative. They were not kin.
Well, see, and that's the question that I always have, and that's one that's never been sufficiently answered to me. If Jesus was supposed to be the biological, descendant of David, which is what the Old Testament said he was going to be, but then Joseph was not his dad, well, how could he be the biological descendant of David? Because wasn't Joseph...
I bring this up in the play.
Yeah.
If anybody in Jesus' family was in line for the throne of Judah, which the Messiah was supposed to be,
right,
it was Jesus' little half-brother, James, a.k.a. the Beaver. Everybody knew who his daddy was.
It was Joseph, right?
Yeah, but Jesus, if indeed when Mary was a virgin and Jesus was sired by the Holy Ghost, Joseph's ancestry had nothing to do with it.
Exactly, and nobody ever explains
the whole
that.
First chapter of Matthew is just entirely beside the point. No, it is.
The beaver. Who's Wally in this play? Do you know?
I guess that'd be either Jesus or John the Baptist.
Wally would be James the Good.
The Baptist.
Well, look, now has Brother Sam ever written any books? You told me that in a past life you were some kind of a writer. Is that true?
Well, Brother Sam's creator.
Oh.
At least Brother Sam has a creator, which is more than you can say. Brother Sam's creator was a writer in a previous life. Brother Sam never done shit.
Well, now you're an evangelist. You're the atheist evangelist. Look, I know that. What kind of schedule do you keep, Brother Sam?
Jesus, I'm on the road all the time.
Really?
It's awful. No, I don't know. I say it's awful. It's lovely. I love sleeping in a van. I get mugged in roadside parks.
You haven't made the Letterman show yet,
Hassled by the man.
Have you ever met Ted Haggard or anything?
No, but we played Topeka, Kansas last year, and seriously, we played Topeka, Kansas last year, and nobody from the Westboro Baptist Church or the Phelpsites or any of them showed up. We were if we'd had more time. And unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of time to spend at Topeka, because if you happen to have time to spend, there's no better place to spend it than Topeka. We didn't have time to actually go by the Westboro Baptist Church and do a video shoot, which would have been my preference.
Sure. Now, is Brother Sam going to release any self-help books or,
yeah. Back to your question here about, do I have any books? Hell yes, I got a book. Where's that damn book? Shit. I should have a book to hold up here. I got a book. It's called Patriarchs. Well, it's the play.
Patriarchs and Penises.
The paperback version. You can see it on the website, samsingleton.com.
And so,
It is
so you
actually the it's the paperback version of the play.
Okay, and you say you're on the road all the time. I know you got an engagement coming up here that we're going to let you give a plug for, or we're going to plug it, or you're going to plug it. Where you're going to the Lone Star State here?
Yeah, we're going to be in Texas. Let's see, I'm not sure of the schedule. I think we're in Austin on the 1st, April Fool's Day, which is actually a religious holiday in Texas. And we're in Dallas at the Blue Danube.
Okay.
Or Fort Worth, the Blue Danube on the 2nd, and we're at like some sort of atheist barbecue camp meeting in suburban Dallas Fort Worth area on Saturday the 3rd. You can get the details on the website samsingleton.com.
Okay, because I have a friend who's over in the Houston area.
We're going to be in Houston on Sunday the 4th at the Houston Church of Free Thought. We're doing an all-ages presentation, and Sunday afternoon. I think it's like 1 o'clock or something.
Oh, good deal. Good deal.
So you should be able to get information both from the Houston Free Thought Church website as well as samsingleton.com.
Good deal. Well, look, it's been a pleasure talking with you, and I appreciate you. Our viewers aren't aware that you were not able to call down the divine help of the Antichrist or anybody because we had some technical difficulties coming into this, but they all
No, you're just a dumb shit, Mark. That's the problem. Come on.
Oh, it
it was no big deal.